Good evening.
I'm teacher Nami. How are
Mm,
you?
I feel so great. How are you today?
I'm great too. I just had a wonderful class. Let's have a
Wow.
wonderful class too. Can you
Yeah.
please introduce yourself briefly?
Mm, my name is Sun Young, and you can simply call me Sunny.
Mhm.
And I'm 23 years old in international age, and
Mm,
I'm just job seeker right now. hmm
I'm sorry?
I'm job seeker. I'm looking for a job right now.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
How long have you been studying English?
Sorry.
How long have you been studying English?
How long have you studied English? Mm, Actually, in Korea, when we became 7 years old, 8 years old, we started to learn English in elementary school. But just we just learned the simple grammar or reading, listening.
Mhm.
And for me, I started to learn English in detail when I was in university.
I
Mm.
see. So, since you've been learning that long, how confident are you with your English level now?
I'm not that confident, but I could communicate with the foreigners very well without any complicated things.
So you
So,
have already had a conversation with foreigners. What kind of foreigners?
I live in Sweden for a year as an exchange student. So during that
Where was
time,
that? I'm sorry.
Sweden.
Sweden. Oh, really?
Yes.
How long?
For a year.
4 years.
For 1 year.
1 year.
Yes.
I see. Wow. How was it?
It was so great, and it was my first time to visit Europe.
Mhm.
So all the thing was very new for me, and I learned like European cultures and English speaking skill as well. And yes, I learned a lot of things, and I made new friends in there.
Oh, that's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still friends with them? You can still keep in touch with them until now?
Yes, actually, one of my best friends, who is Swedish,
Mhm.
he moved into Korea last year, and he
Mm.
married with a Korean girl.
Oh.
So yes, I
Are you
still
also looking to marry a foreigner?
um yes, if I have a chance.
I see. So Swedish people, they also speak English, but they don't have a local language there.
They also have the local language, but they
Mm.
are very good at English speaking skill. And
I
yeah,
see.
mhm,
So that greatly helped you to be
yes,
able to be fluent in English as well.
yep.
That's good. Okay then. That's enough for the introductions. What do you want us to talk about today? An
mm,
article or free talking class?
I want to do free talking.
Okay, that's true.
Mhm.
So, what are your interests? Oh, by the way, since you went to a different country before,
Mhm.
was that the only country you visited?
No, I already been to like Paris and London
Oh,
and Russia, Russia,
Russia.
yeah, Russia, and
Oh, wow.
Finland.
New Zealand.
No, no, Finland.
Finland.
Yeah, Finland. It is the north part of the Europe. Finland
I see. And?
and Morocco.
Well, that's a lot.
Yes,
Which
actually,
among these countries are your favorite?
my favorite country
Mm-hmm.
was Morocco or the Portugal.
Mm. I'm
hmm
not very familiar with Morocco. Can you tell me more
Yes.
about this?
Yes, in Morocco. Especially I've been to Sahara Desert.
Sahara Desert. Oh,
Yes.
so it's there. I'm sorry. I'm familiar with the name of the desert, but I didn't
Mm.
know where it was.
Yes, I've been to Sahara Desert with my friends, and I I stayed the Sahara Desert for 3 nights.
Mm.
In
How was it
there,
interesting? It's in desert. What's interesting with the desert?
because mm, desert is very peaceful, and furthermore, I could see the galaxy and the shooting
Oh,
stars and
wow.
stall how to call stultation, like um sh- like star, and which is make a figure,
Constellation.
a constellation. Yes.
Oh, I see.
It's
Wow,
so
so you like
beautiful.
stargazing.
Yes, I like it. When I lie to the Sahara Desert, and when I look at the sky,
Mm.
I could observe in the sky, and it makes me feel very, very amazing.
I also like stargazing.
Mm.
And which else did you like?
Which owl did you like? And like all the thing was very special and was new for some because uh that that mm, that Morocco was very small, and
Mm.
the streets are very small. So I mean, mm, how to call it? The street was very small, and all the thing was very small, small store and small restaurant. So it makes me
Ah,
feel more local. Oh yeah, I've been to
it's
there.
like that.
Yes, they're
They're
very small.
narrow. The
Yeah,
streets are
narrow,
narrow.
narrow.
Oh, I see. It's a good country. I wish
Mhm.
I could travel like that too.
Yeah, you should go there with your boyfriend. Mhm.
Oh no, I don't have one.
Oh, really? In the
Yeah,
future, if you get a new boyfriend.
yeah, but I think I'd prefer to be single. How
Yes.
about you?
Um, I had I had a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend.
Mm. You went
Mhm.
to your travels with your boyfriend?
Actually, not now boyfriend. Now present boyfriend. But
Oh.
I been to I met my ex-boyfriend in the Sahara Desert. So
Oh,
yeah,
such a small world.
yes, and he was at that time he was a Portugal exchange student.
Oh.
But he is a Korean, but he was an exchange student in Portugal, and I was an exchange student in Sweden. So yes, I also visited Portugal with to see him, and we had a
Mm.
great time in Portugal, in Sweden, of course
I
in
see.
Morocco.
Can you elaborate that again? What do you study?
Elaborate. You mean you you mean you can study in something for free? I mean, some if you want.
Study a.
Uh, elaborate is like elaborate
e-
means free.
Explain, please.
Elaborate.
Explain. That means
Explain.
explain.
Explain. Elaborate is more detail.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. I study English literature. I mean, I just study English section. So I learned the grammar and some story, and also I watched a movie, and we talk about the movie in English. So
Oh, so it's like a movie review.
yes, movie review.
Mm. And you
Hmm.
make some reflections for these
Reflection,
movies.
yes. Yes, we did it. And
Oh.
yes, but I usually learn some grammar in there.
Oh, I see. That's interesting because I also majored in English, so we
Oh.
did something pretty much similar to that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. And aside from Morocco, what are the most memorable travels you had?
The most memorable travel was Norway.
Norway. What about
Yes.
Norway?
I've been to there with my mother at the time, and there is a special nature phenomenon. That name is fjord. 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 Have you ever heard about this?
Field?
Yeah, fjord. Fjord.
Ah,
I
sorry.
forgot
Field.
spelling, but fi.
Is it like that? Field?
No, no. Fi. Fjord. I forgot the name, but this is the nature phenomenon, and there is a special tree for this fjord phenomenon. That is that there is kind of the mountain, and on the top
Oh,
of the mountain there is a still. Mm,
this one?
no. Oh, but I already what see it.
Oh, you already saw the aurora lights.
Yeah,
Wow.
Aurora.
What else? I don't quite know what this field or something is.
Wait a minute. I will search. Mm,
This one?
uh, not really, but yes, I know what it is.
You've been there?
No.
Oh,
But I want to fear the fear. Isolate. Probably this feared. No,
fjord. Oh,
fear.
it's a Norwegian word. Let me see. It's the same. There's a place with some water.
Oh yes.
You're on the top of the mountain and there's a river. You can view
Yeah,
from
yeah.
that.
Yes, and top of the mountain it is the snow, ice.
Yeah, I think it's this one. The
Mhm.
same picture.
Mhm. Yes, yes, kind of
That's
this.
one. You've been there. Wow.
Mhm.
That looks like a really good view.
Yes, and there is a special trip like mm, trip package. So yes, we could take a ferry and also the train for watching the fjord. So
Oh.
yeah, and the bus as well. So we did it all three kind of things to watch this.
Ah. So
Mhm.
it's a package.
Yeah, it is right. Hyutin listen. I mean,
This one.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Ah, you went there during winter.
No, during summer, it was the June or May, the last of the May.
But they still have snow during that time?
Yeah, they also have the snow on the top of the mountain,
Oh,
and
I
it was
see.
so warm. So
Ah. Well, we don't really have snow here in the Philippines, so I'm very curious how that
yeah.
feels. Have you been to the Philippines too?
Oh yes, I've been to
Really?
Boracay like
Oh, I see.
5 years ago, 4 years ago. Yes.
Mm. But you know, Boracay went under
Mhm.
a, how do I call that? Rehabilitation.
Yeah.
Rehabilitation.
Mhm. But
Yeah, just last
I
year or
heard
last two
that
years.
few days ago they opened the Boracay.
Yes, that's right. They're done with the rehabilitation, so they went with some cleaning and
Mm-hmm.
they closed it from the public, but now it's opened again.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because
Yes.
my Mint English teacher went to there 5 days ago. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, how long have you been studying with Mint?
I study with English Mint for 4 months or 5 months.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes.
how was your experience here? Have you been enjoying?
Boracay.
Yes, yes, Boracay.
Ah, yes, I enjoyed my time in there because it was my first time trip with my friends.
Hmm?
And it was yes amazing, and the price is also reasonable. And I like the taxi kind of, not really taxi, but like bicycle taxi.
Oh, you mean the tricycle?
Yes, probably. Yes,
Tricycle.
tricycle. Yes, we took this tricycle, and the price is also reasonable.
Yes,
So
very reasonable. I think
yes.
that's what most foreigners here say. All of
Mhm.
our prices are very reasonable.
Yes, and
How about
I
the
did it.
jeepney? Have you
Hmm?
tried the jeepney?
Jeepney? No.
This one, you're talking about this?
Oh no, I didn't take it.
Oh, that's the tricycle. Which did you try then?
Mm, there is no like side boxes. There is no side cabinet. They just
Oh,
have the back cabinet.
just just a
No.
single motorcycle?
It was I think I forgot it, but it is motorcycle or bicycle. Hmm.
I only know the tricycle. Here in
Uh.
Baguio, we don't really ride tricycles. We have jeepneys and taxis,
Mhm.
but not tricycles. Have you
Mm.
gone to Baguio?
Sorry, have you gone to
Baguio?
Baguio? What is this?
Our place. That's where we are situated.
No.
Baguio City.
Not really. Mhm.
Because Boracay is in a different city.
Yes. And I did it a lot of exercising. No, I did it outdoor activities with my friends, like snorkeling and the watching sunset on the boat.
Maybe you
Mm.
did this.
Uh,
That's also in the Philippines.
mm,
No, I'm just kidding. I
mhm.
don't know. What else if not this one? This is what I think you wrote.
Yeah, probably it is right. It was 4 years
Uh,
ago, so I forgot exactly what it exactly it is.
oh, okay. How long have you been, I mean, how early did you start leaving Korea?
How early?
Yeah, what was your age when you first traveled outside?
I was at that time I was 18 years old in
Oh, that's
international age.
good.
Yes, my
Mm.
first time trip was Vietnam and Cambodia. Vietnam,
Oh,
Vietnam. Mhm.
yes, Vietnam. What's good about Vietnam? I had Vietnamese students before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm, I'm not interested in Vietnam, but my mother want to go there
Oh.
because she checked the package for Vietnam and Cambodia together through the TV advertisements.
Mhm.
So yes, she decided to go there with me. Yeah, but
Mm.
I like the Cambodia because I saw it. I saw I forgot that, but it is very popular things in Cambodia. It's a big palace, kind of
A big?
big palace, but I forgot the name. Anyway,
Can you spell that for me?
I forgot the name title, but
Big, but it's popular.
it's Angkor Wat.
Ah, Angkor Wat. Yeah,
Angkor Wat. Yeah.
Angkor Wat.
Mm-hmm.
Temple. It's a temple.
Yep. Yeah, it's temple. Mm-hmm.
Ah, I see.
Mm.
Now I can see it now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what do
Mm.
you prefer, traveling alone or traveling with someone?
I prefer traveling alone. I prefer to travel alone.
Why is that?
Because I don't need to think about my friends or my family's opinions, and I just do do this if I want, and whenever I want, I could go there, and yes, I could do
Mm,
by just by myself. And also, when I travel alone, when I traveled alone, I meet new friends in there.
mhm.
Like sharing some feeling, we're sharing some each country's culture together. It was so amazing.
That's good for you. I
Mhm.
hope I can travel outside the country too. It's a little more difficult from
Mhm.
here. Yeah, not
Mm.
many people go out, especially at that early age, 18 years old.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's what I envy about your culture
Mhm.
and other Asian countries as well. Like, they're so young and they're encouraged to go out of their country and explore the world.
Mhm.
I think that's a really fun experience.
Yes.
Okay, then, so what did you learn from all these trips that you had?
Um, I learned just mm, do something by myself, especially when I traveled alone, or I live in Sweden alone. I
Mhm.
had to I had to solve the problem just by myself. If I have an experience to lose my card.
Mhm.
At the time, I had to go police officer, and I had to explain what situation was in detail.
Wait, this
Yes.
really happened to you?
Oh yes,
For real?
I
Whoa.
lost my immigration card.
Oh. How did you
Yeah.
feel that time?
Oh, I feel nervous because at the time I had a schedule to go another country, and at the time
Mm.
immigration card is very important to prove
Oh.
that I could live in Sweden.
Mhm. And what
So
did you do?
I just I tried to renew my card, but it took a
Mhm.
lot of time to to receive the new immigration card. So
Mm.
I just apply for immigration card immediately, and then I just leave Sweden. I just travel
Mm.
to another country without my immigration card. So when I
Mm.
tried to get back to Sweden, like security guards in airport, like some kind of cabin crew, they
Mhm.
had to check my card, immigration card, but at the time I didn't have. So they took me to another office, and
Oh.
yes, they just tried to check my nationality and my university in Sweden and my name. So they just searched about my information, and they could check I'm exchange student in Sweden, so I
Mm.
could get pass.
Did you ever panic? Did you get scared so much that you were panicking at
Mm,
that moment?
I was kind of the panic, but I know that they could check my information immediately and I could pass. So
Mm.
not the panic. Mhm.
That's good. That's good
Mhm.
for you. If I were you, I would have been panicking.
um,
But if anyone will be in that situation like you, what can you give them as an advice?
I will give advice that don't be nervous and try to explain in detail. Mm, and I think that the good advice is that you had to check your cards all the time.
Yes, that's
And
right.
yeah,
To be mindful of your belongings all
yeah,
the
to be
time.
mindful of your belongings.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, what are the things that we should remember when we want to travel to another country?
Um, mm, I think that mm, I'm not sure, but just knowing about their culture or knowing about their attractions is very important, especially the culture,
Why is that?
because each country they have the different culture. For example, for I heard that for the Czech Republic, they um, they really not they are not kind to foreigners,
Oh,
especially Asian country to
really?
Asian. Yes, so sometimes they are very rude to the foreigners.
Well, I'm never going to Czech Republic.
Yeah. So
Have you been there to Czech Republic?
no, but my one of my best friend been to there, and they my best friends just went to supermarket, and he really want to get change, like,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't give him change.
Oh, that's very rude.
Yeah, and
Mm,
they thought that this is tip.
mm.
This change is
So,
tip.
which countries do you think are safe for us Asians to travel to?
For me, Portugal or the
Mm,
Sweden or north part of the Europe, they're so kind.
mm,
They just regard all the people as the same.
mm.
They respect all people.
That's
Mhm.
good. Well, how about your country? If I ever want to visit Korea,
Mhm.
what would you recommend for me to do there?
For the attraction we're traveling or some tips.
Mm.
Actually, Korean culture is we have the Bali Bali culture.
Was that?
So Bali Bali culture is that we try to do something very quickly. So if you walk on the street slowly, and the behind people will be get angry.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
we
I
want to,
have to watch
yeah,
out for that then.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we don't have much time. Do you have any
Yes.
questions for me before we end?
No, but I was so happy to meet you.
Thank you. I was so happy to meet you too.
Yes.
That was a lot of travel you have gone to. I wish I could do that too.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I'm in my evaluation week, and if we ever get the chance, I hope I will have another class with you in the future. Thank you very
Okay.
much for everything, Sunny.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye bye.